the doll demon icon, cinematic juggernaut, and the reason I get nervous every time someone brings me a plush toy. Meet the real Annabelle. First things first, if you're picturing a cracked porcelain doll with ghostly ringlets and glowing eyes, congratulations! You've been successfully duped by Hollywood. The real Annabelle isn't porcelain. She's a giant plush Raggedy Ann doll. Cute button eyes, red yarn hair, the kind of thing you'd find in a grandma's attic or a cursed antique shop run by Satan. The story begins in the late 1960s. A nursing student named Donna receives Annabelle as a gift from her mother. Sweet gesture, right? Wrong. Very wrong. Pretty soon, Donna and her roommate Angie noticed something was off. The doll kept moving. Subtle at first, cross-legged one moment, flat the next. Then it escalated. Rooms she wasn't in. Doors she didn't go through. And then, the notes. Written on parchment paper in childlike handwriting, saying things like, "Help Lou," and "Help us." They didn't own parchment paper. Because who does? Unless you're doing calligraphy for a demon wedding. Possession, for beginners. The weirdness kept building. One night, their friend Lou, who had bad vibes radar, woke up from a nightmare, paralyzed, with the doll staring at him from his chest. Another time, he was alone and heard noises in Donna's room. He opened the door and felt something claw him. 3 deep scratches across his chest. Classic demon signature move. The girls turned to a medium for help. Bad idea number 1. The medium said the spirit was a girl named Annabelle Higgins who died nearby. She claimed the doll was safe, just lonely. And like many horror movie protagonists before them, Donna and Angie said, "Let's adopt the ghost child." Wrong answer. The Warrens take over. Eventually, they contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren. Yes, those Warrens, the demon-hunting duo behind the real cases that inspired the Conjuring movies. They investigated the case and quickly dropped the biggest red flag in demonology. This was never a little girl. It was a demonic entity all along. The Warrens performed a blessing, took the doll, and drove her to their home. But even that was a nightmare. During the drive, the car stalled multiple times. The brakes failed. The doll shifted positions in the back seat. Eventually, they blessed it with holy water and made it to safety. And there she stayed. But not before allegedly causing a priest's car crash, a museum visitor's fatal motorcycle accident, and countless nightmares across the globe. She doesn't blink. She doesn't move in front of you. But if you tap that glass, she remembers. The movies? Hollywood? Baby! Now let's talk about the Annabelle movies. The real story inspired a horror franchise that helped launch the Conjuring universe. And while they play fast and loose with the facts, they nailed the vibe. The first film was more fiction than fact, portraying the doll as a cursed object involved in a satanic cult and a haunted apartment. In Annabelle Creation, they gave her a twisted origin story involving a grieving couple and a possessed orphan. And in Annabelle Comes Home, the doll basically turns the entire Warren's artifact room into a supernatural buffet. Fun fact, in that one, she drives a car. Not a joke. Full-on Barbie Jeep vibes, but with more Latin chanting. So, did Hollywood dramatize things? Yes. But did they also make a generation of people terrified of Raggedy Ann dolls? Absolutely. Theory time. The 5 big ones. Theory 1. It's all a hoax. Let's start skeptical. Some people think this entire case was a mix of sleep deprivation, overactive imagination, and marketing. The Warrens were, after all, very public. Some believe they exaggerated cases or were too quick to label everything demonic. Theory 2. It's a true demonic entity. The Warrens believed Annabelle was a demonic force pretending to be a child. Why? Because demons don't need permission to exist, but they do need permission to attach to people. So they play cute, harmless, until you say, "You can stay." Then the fun begins. Theory 3. It's a spirit-tethered object. Some believe the doll became spiritually tethered to a violent or traumatic event. Not quite possessed, but forever stained with energy that draws supernatural forces in like a paranormal magnet. Theory 4. Tulpa theory. In Tibetan mysticism, a tulpa is a thought form, a creature born from belief. What if Annabelle wasn't haunted at first, but became that way because we believe she is? With all the fear, focus, and energy poured into her image, we could have created something real. Theory 5. She's a demon's decoy. And finally, what if Annabelle isn't the demon's final form, just the bait? A vessel that draws people in while something far worse operates unseen. The doll's just a diversion. Meanwhile, something bigger, something without a name is doing the real damage. Final thoughts. Whether she's a hoax, a demon's puppet, or a cursed cuddle toy, Annabelle's story is a cautionary tale. Not just about haunted objects, but about belief. What we give energy to. What we invite into our homes. What we trust. So if your grandma ever offers you a doll, maybe just say you're more of a digital pet kind of person. Sleep tight. And if your doll ever changes positions on its own, remember she just wants love. Or, your soul. Until next time, stay spooky. Fires and escapes, coincidence or curse? During the Devils on the Run Paranormal Tour stop in Louisiana, several incidents occurred. Prison escape. The following day, 10 inmates escaped from a New Orleans prison. The proximity of this event to the tour stop led to further conjecture linking Annabelle to the escape. The motorcyclist incident. This one's infamous. A guy once mocked the doll right in front of her case, tapping on the glass and daring her to do something. He and his girlfriend rode off on a motorcycle. Not long after, they crashed. The man died. The girlfriend survived and claimed they saw a shadow in the road right before the bike flipped. The twist? Their accident occurred near a power line. Fire again, unexplained. Like something wanted fire to finish what it started. The vanishing doll mystery. Now let's talk disappearances as in. The doll vanishing from her case. The 2020 disappearance rumor. In August 2020, the internet imploded with news that Annabelle had escaped the Warren Occult Museum. The story blew up on Twitter. Paranormal TikTok lost its collective mind. But what sparked it? One single post. A blurry photo of an empty glass case. Suddenly, thousands were convinced she was on the loose, haunting malls, moving into Airbnbs, or road-tripping Route 66 in search of new victims. Eventually, Lorraine Warren's grandson, Tony Spera, posted a video with the doll safe and sound. But people weren't convinced. Here's the weird part. The photo of the empty case came from inside the museum's archives, not the public tour. Who took it? How did it leak? Why did security footage that day have corrupted timestamps? And since then, visitors and staff have reported subtle changes. Her head tilted in the other direction, her arms moved slightly, or her eyes not painted, stitched looking somewhere else.
What paranormal case would you like to see next? Comment below. Hey subscribers, it's Hanako here again. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to share this video with anyone who might enjoy it too. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.